Hey guys, I really hate when YouTubers just take forever to get into a video, so I'm gonna just hop right into it. You're already here watching because of the title. So I just want to jump right into it. Why does no one ever talk about how difficult it is to get started in like going to the DMV or getting a vehicle registered? It's crazy. When I first did it, I knew nothing. Now I've bought like 15 cars and I have done it so much that I can just go there and fill everything out, plop it down, and the lady is amazed because I've made no mistakes. Apparently, every single person who goes to the DMV makes a mistake, so I'm going to be walking y'all through basically just what you do, what to expect, just the simple stuff. And I'm not going to get into all like gross vehicle weight and all of that for like hauling and all of that stuff. I'll get into like lien and correcting a title a little bit, but I still don't know too much about that because I don't mess with liens. Liens, not fun. I would advise you to not mess with liens. I hate them. Taking over liens sucks. It's annoying. But anyway, alright, so let's start from the beginning, right? I'm going to show you a clip in a second, and it is a typical Ranger enjoyer looking for his first truck, and he has found a Ford Ranger. So let's cut to that.
Where? Wait a minute. No. Holy cow. It's already got the bed off so I can put a gooseneck in it. That's amazing. Wait, Seymour. I gotta go to the DMV.
Cool. Okay, so what you just saw was a typical Ranger enjoyer, guy looking for his first vehicle. He found one, and he went off, and he bought it. Well, you're gonna get something that looks kind of like this. Now, I don't know if you can see that all that well. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone. That's a title. In fact, it literally says it right there. That's a title. Now, you're going to have pretty much everything on the front face that you're going to need to fill out as far as vehicle information in the form that you get. You're going to get a title transfer form right at the DMV. You can even print them out at home and fill it out at home. But if you're a little scared, go there and then ask them what's going on. Sorry, there's a bug crawling across the floor. So you just went out, you bought you a new Ford Ranger, you're excited, you're ready to put a gooseneck in it, and you're ready to go rip and tear that thing all around the place and film it on TikTok so that you can get famous. Well, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to take the title and you're going to have to sign it out. I'll put a picture of the title or of a placeholder title somewhere like over here or over here. But you're going to want to, all the information for the model and all that, put it into the form, and then you're going to want to flip that baby over, fill out your insurance, everything. It's pretty self-explanatory. The only thing that's a little scary is on the actual title, because if you mess up the title, you got to do a title correction form, which means you got to go back to the owner of the vehicle that currently owns it, because you haven't transferred it yet into your name, and you need to get them to sign a bill of sale and a title correction form in South Carolina, which is a pain in the butt if you're buying something off of someone that you don't know. So make sure you fill out the title correctly first. Again, I'm going to have a picture over here, or up here, or down here. Probably not down here, not a firm down there. But, so you're going to want to see, basically, there's going to be a spot in my little thing right here. You'll also see it over here in the right, like kind of a little above midways, right over. And you'll see like seller and signature and all that. As long as he has wrote down his signature, his print name, and his address, you've got all you need. You can fill the rest out and then use his information on the transfer. Good to go. Make sure if there's not a lien on it, make sure they do not fill out anything in that. Don't even put no lien, because that will screw it up sometimes. People get angry at you for no reason in the DMV. It's terrible. It's horrible. I had one that this guy literally, specifically, was like, no lien, in the lien side. I took it to the DMV and the woman told me because it said no lien and had something wrote down in the lien section that I had to get a title correction form. That is the stupidest thing that I've ever heard. I had a guy one time put the dates reversed. So instead of, like I bought it this year, so instead of like July 12th, he put December 4, whatever month July is. Where are we? When are we? How are we? Anyway, he had reversed it so that I bought the truck in the future. The lady almost didn't let me get it because of a simple mistake like that. So make sure what you're writing down is legit. Make sure, in fact, write it all down. Something I do, write it all down on a piece of paper, go over it, and then copy it over. Make sure it's good, check yourself. You don't want to have to do any title corrections or anything like that because it's annoying. And if you white it out, some people won't acknowledge it, but some people will. And please use a pen. It has to be a black pen. It cannot be any other color. It cannot be a pencil. I don't know. It's probably some kind of like erasure thing or something, but it can't be blue, can't be red, can't be yellow, any other color. Keep that in mind. So, I mean, even I just forgot a step. I always forget this, even when I'm titling a car. But don't forget, before you do anything at the DMV, at least in South Carolina, go pay the taxes on the vehicle. Because they won't. Sorry, my hair was being weird. Anyway, the tax office, aka the Treasury office, you need to take the title that you got that is not in your name, that is in their name. You take it there, make sure it's all filled out, put it down. They will probably ask you to make sure that it's like what your name is so that they can put the receipt and all under the correct name. But you're basically you're paying the vehicle tax on that vehicle, getting it ready to be registered. Also, insurance. All you do is call your insurance company, give them the VIN number, the make, model, confirm everything. They'll put insurance on it. It's easy. I have Progressive. They're very kind to me considering I have like 15 cars on insurance. And every time I call the guy, I think he has a stroke. But that's okay because I need 15 vehicles for whatever reason. So you got taxes, then you make sure and get the receipt, insure it, go to the DMV, make sure you have proof of insurance, which all they need is the name now, like the name of the insurer and then your name. They can call them or look it up, it's easy. The tax office normally faxes over the receipt, so you don't need the receipt, but sometimes carry it just in case because the fax will get hung up. I've had that happen. And then when you get to the DMV, if you haven't already filled one out, what I normally do is before I put a ticket in, I go walk in. Actually, what am I doing? I'll just enact this. Why don't I just do that? Okay. I'm walking into the DMV now. What you're going to do is you're going to walk up, there's going to be a counter, and then you're going to go to the touch screen that never ever works. You're going to tap on it, and then it's going to shoot you out a ticket, and you're not going to know what the heck to do. It's going to be your vehicle transactions, I believe, for titles. So find that, tap on it. Receipt just pops out, pull it up, and then do not click continue or exit or finish or whatever, because it always screws them up. They never work right. They'll just reset on their own. Don't worry about it. It's fine. They'll get angry at you sometimes if you hit the exit button, but it's like, whatever. That's what it's telling me to do. Anyway, now you have a ticket. Now, if you're fast enough, you can get the ticket and then go fill your stuff out if you haven't filled it out beforehand. However, if you want to, you can just walk into the place, grab a form, fill it all out, then get your ticket if you don't want to be on a time crunch. So, you get that. Then, this does not transform into a seat. This is just for the sake of the video. But you sit down, you fill out, you basically copy all your information over. Your address, the seller's address, the seller's name, VIN number, your social security number. You gotta have all that ready, your ID, like your driver's license number, all of that good stuff. And then you are going to get called up eventually. And if everything goes correctly, you walk up to the desk and you're like, hey, how you doing? And the lady snickers or snarls at you, and then you say, okay, cool, here's my paperwork, and then they look over at it and you will start sweating bullets. It happens, even to me, and I've done it 15 times. So you start sweating bullets, and the lady will kind of scoff at something, be kind of confused. She'll look like she's about to say something to you, then she won't. And if you've done everything correctly, she will pull everything aside, put it all up, ask you what kind of plate you want. There's like 3 different kinds of plates. I don't know about special plates. I've never dealt with those, but you know, whatever. And then she will ask you to pay and all that. If you are driving a truck, like my dually, you will get asked your gross vehicle weight if you haven't put it in already. And if you don't know what that is, they basically want to know how much you'll be hauling with it. I always put mine pretty light because they're not really restrictive about that in South Carolina. Like, I put down 1,500 pounds and I just hauled an 11,000 pound trailer up to Michigan. It's fine. I didn't, you know, it's okay. It's whatever. They charge you more the more you haul. Sometimes it's really give or take. But yeah, so that happens. And then you enter your card, you pay the fee for registering, pay the fee for the tag, and the sticker, all that good stuff. She gives you the license plate and the sticker. Make sure and put that sticker on, because you can get in trouble if you don't have it on, even if it is paid for and everything as far as taxes goes. And then you say, thank you very much, ma'am. And then she says, ah, and snarls at you and growls. And you say goodbye, walk out past all of the miserable people that are either trying to get their license, have failed over and over, or they are very confused and just have no idea what the heck is going on. You walk out, you slap the license plate on because you drove it there illegally, and then you drive it back legally. I figured that I would add this in too, just as a little side story, because of the whole lien thing that I was talking about. Well, on my girlfriend's Fusion, she had a title, and literally what I was talking about with the title correction form and the bill of sale and all that, yeah, so that happened. The person wrote lien and then scratched that out and wrote no lien, and because of that we had to do the title correction and bill of sale and all that, which was insanely a pain in the butt because we had to track the person down that she had got the car from who knows where, out in the middle of the country, way out there. We had to mail stuff back and forth. It was a nightmare. It was horrible, but we eventually got it using those forms, because there are ways to fix this. It's just so many loopholes you have to jump through. Also, my red Ford Ranger, I did not get a title with it, but I did get a bill of sale. And if you buy something from Georgia, you can register it on just a bill of sale. I mean, So what I basically did was, in Georgia, I got a truck for $500. He didn't have the title. He wrote me a bill of sale. I used that bill of sale to get lawyers to title it in Vermont, where they have the frickin' title and everything on the registration. It is crazy. You can write the truck off to somebody with the registration in the glove compartment. That is nuts. I've never seen that. There's just so much you don't know about the world of titles and cars because nobody ever talks about it. It's crazy. So I just wanted to make a video about this where I just kind of talked about it a little bit. Hopefully you gleaned some information from it. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you all for watching.